and good morning from my side. Um, Welcome to everyone. Right now, I'm gonna wait for my special guest, my brother, Big Bro, aka Lucky. So for right now, I'm just gonna play this music a little bit, and then when it pops in, we can start. 1 more minute remaining. Simpiwe Mongwe. Good morning. Good morning, Matthew. Uh, Hi, Prince. All right, I already got my morning cup, and I'm ready to go. Today we're talking about Lobola Chronicles. Good morning, beauty. Guys, if I say good morning, I'm sorry. It's morning time by me right now. Buiswa, good morning. Um, oh, Newa. Okay, good morning, Newa. Why are you using Simpiwe? Oh, because your other name is. My bad, Newa, my bad, my bad. Hi, Kamu, hi, Kamu, hi, Kamu. We're waiting for a special guest. He said he's trying to get in here, so we're just gonna give him a moment to jump on here, and then we are ready to go to give you guys what we have to say. It's gonna be special. Good morning, better half. Good morning, better half. Good morning, sis. Good morning, good morning, good morning. All right. Afternoon, afternoon. I will respect everyone, my international guests. Good afternoon from South Africa, from Mozambique, from Botswana, from Zimbabwe, and Nigeria, and all my other sister countries. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. All right. Let me just make sure that our guest is coming. Uh, Hold on. My guest is saying something. Give me 1 second to just make sure like he is on board. Hold on. All right, he's just having trouble with his link, but he is going to clock on soon. Hey, Charles, how you doing? Good morning, good afternoon, Blaze. Um, I'm waiting for everybody. Waiting for a guest. He's having trouble with his link right now, but he shall join us shortly as soon as he's able to. Okay. Uh, Sis V, come on, just be here. Okay, hold on. It's all right. I'm gonna send him the invite link one more time. 1 second, ladies. All right, let's see if it's allowing him now. 1 second, everyone. All right. I want to send a special shout out to my aunt Juliet. She texted me yesterday and said, "Girl, you're not on here and we on here." I'm like, "Girl, it's not time yet." Okay, our guest is coming. Hold on. Right?
Hey, how are you? How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good.
Okay. Everybody is excited. Everyone was chatting. They're waiting for the king. They're like, "Where is Lucky?" And I'm not even kidding.
Around. Unusual Pelatina,
Yeah.
we don't know these things, so you need to teach us how to go live. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, you're alive with everyone that knows you and some people that don't know you. We want to welcome here to Tea Time with Tea, and it's about to be fun. Everyone wants to hear what you have to say because apparently you say very interesting things.
I guess so. I guess so. Thank you for hosting me. It's an honor
All
to
right.
be here.
No problem, bro. No problem. Okay, so I'm just gonna say a prayer and then I'm gonna introduce you and then we're gonna go straight into the questions. All right.
Salam
All right, let
alaikum.
me say a prayer. Heaven Father, in the name of Jesus, we thank you for this gathering. We pray that everyone that is here and everyone that will join, that will watch, please bless them, Lord God. We pray that everything that we say, Lord God, that people know that these are words that are on our hearts, Lord God. We're just sharing what we experience as a brother and a sister. We're sharing, Lord God, what we feel in our hearts, and we're not giving anyone any ideas, but then we're just letting them know what is our perspective on the topic of lobola. Lord God, we pray that just be with all of us and may we have a fun time together and may we enjoy like his presence today. We're so grateful that he could be here with us today. In Jesus' name we pray, bless this episode. Amen.
Amen.
All right. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, just to introduce the gentleman over here, this is my big brother, Lucky. He's older than me by a year. We grew up practically like twins. He's been my best friend for the longest of time. He's a father to my nieces and nephews. Very excited about that. That makes me not have children because my brother, because he's a G, he's held me down. He's provided for me, right? And then he's a man of standard. He's a man of virtue. He's a self-employed man. So we bring in the perspective of a man that works for himself in the world of Lobol and the world of today. And if I am correct, Lucky, you are a believer, right?
Yeah, I am a believer. I am a
Yeah,
believer.
because you said salam alaikum. I just want to make sure people know that my brother is a believer.
Mhm.
Okay, okay. So if I missed anything in your introduction, you can just say it so people know, and then we can carry on with the questions.
Okay, it's in the question, Pet.
Oh, okay. All right. So the first question to you is, what did partnership and commitment look like to you before you were a father and before moving out of home?
That's a very difficult one because before being a father, before being everything, I would say there was no commitment. There was no commitment. Me just being young, want to enjoy life, being out in the streets and everything. But I guess everything changed when I became a father to my firstborn, Clay. Yeah, few of you know Clay. Okay, that's a story for another day. But yeah, things changed. Things change on based on how I saw the world. How I saw the world. So okay, I had family. I had us like you, my sister. But I felt like it wasn't very much you are a sister that's there. I need to look after you. But from being a father, the world changed. I can say the world changed. The whole responsibility was on my shoulder. I was carrying a big bag that I didn't know what it what it what's inside that bag. As time go went on, I needed to unpack the things one by one, the items I could say one by one in the bag. Yeah, but
Mm,
as time went on, things became easier and more difficult at the same time.
okay. Fatherhood. All right. So you said that you didn't know what kind of responsibilities you had. Me and you, we grew up very close, and I looked up to you a
Yeah,
lot. And there were a lot of times that you had my back, sometimes that I had your back. So I'd say maybe in essence you were a responsible person. Maybe you didn't feel like you had to be responsible for me, but you were responsible to me. And I'm very grateful because I felt like I always had a protector over me and a big brother. Maybe that's why fatherhood came naturally to you without you seeing that it's happening. But then it was more realistic because this is something that now belonged to you. Personally, it was yours to carry. As you said, it was your bag to have. So now
correct.
my question is, For the viewers at home, your current living situation, you live with your partner, right?
Yes, yes, used to,
Is
used
Okay,
to.
okay. You used to live with your partner. So when you decided to do that part of you guys deciding that you're gonna move in together, what do you think made you take that decision from being a bachelor that stays by yourself to saying that okay, now I'm gonna stay with a woman?
It was I'll be honest, from being a bachelor to be able to reprogram, because now you must reprogram yourself to live with someone. So it's a very difficult one, because you must let go of, which they would say it's bad habits, but it's something that you are used to. Maybe not coming home, maybe being out the whole night, and not caring. But yeah, it's a difficult one. Even now, it's still a battle to this day, because you know what, yeah, it's difficult, guys. I don't want to lie to you. It's difficult.
It's hard.
It's never gonna easy, and you sometimes you program your head to tell yourself, okay, I'm gonna be a good man in the house. I'm not just do right, but life pushes, and sometimes I feel like the partner that you have that doesn't understand you the way you wanna be understood, it also plays a big role in your everyday movement. You understand? Yeah, home is a home. You come home, it's clean, it's cooked. Yeah, everything is nice. But sometimes you just wanna be alone and think. But I think when you take that decision to move in with someone, you need to let go. That's one of the bad habits I was talking about. You need to let go of being, you want to be alone. Sometimes you wake up, you don't want to greet anyone, you just want to be on your own world.
Hmm.
But
Hmm.
those habits must stop. And from the longest time you're being alone, staying with someone, that someone needs to understand you in order for things to balance. Because yeah, that's why it's 50% staying with someone, 50% not staying with someone. Come on, like,
You do it, you hear that.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I think I understand the point where you say when when you stay with people, because we grew up with a lot of people at home, you sometimes wake up and you don't want to greet anyone. And I had that problem where sometimes I just want to wake up and just not say anything to anyone because hey, we slept together. I saw you guys last night. Do I really have to greet you? Like, you saw me. What's going on? you know so it's yeah, it's hard staying with someone, but then staying with someone, you're saying you're committed to this person 24/7. You have to be face to face with this person. Communication, how's that like? Do you really have to communicate everything that you're doing? Your every movement is being watched? What's happening? How's that like?
Hmm. Yeah, yeah, that's okay. I feel like on my point, it's a hustle. It's a difficult one, because sometimes I would say you feel like you are communicating, but then you're gonna understand from the person you're staying with that you are not communicating. Reason being, sometimes maybe, okay, like me, okay, or reintroducing myself. I am a man with a few baby mamas, so my person will be, I don't know I don't know how to put it, but she will feel however. If maybe one day I'll be around where my child stay and I will stop there, do whatever, maybe take the child out for ice cream whatsoever, she'll feel like it's a big thing. But in my case, I was just seeing my daughter or my son for the 2 seconds. I was there in that neighborhood. And then when I come home, I would like, yeah, or maybe somewhere when we are sitting, I'll say, yeah, and the other day I stopped there and this happened. And then her reaction will be, oh, you went there
Hmm.
without telling me. Understand?
Hmm.
It's not
Hmm.
something I planned. So I think communication, it's in a lot of ways. I think so.
Yeah.
It's in a lot of ways.
Okay.
But it is a difficult one, because now sometimes you feel like you have to report to someone before doing something. But some other people will say it's communication. But me personally, I feel like it's to report.
It's
Because even
reporting.
if I'm gonna tell you after 5 days, I told you, you know most now. So yeah, it's a hassle, guys. It's a hassle.
I think me when I think about it, for most people, because I don't have kids and I have baby daddies or whatever, they say that always go back to their baby mama. They never officially leave their baby mama. Do you think that's the case sometimes? That that is true? That's why there isn't like trust where you can tell a person that I'm going over here and they're like skeptical about it.
Um, it's a 50-50, but the way I look at it, if I'm here with you at home, I do whatever I'm doing, I come back at home. That's maybe a clear indication that I did choose you.
Mm-hmm,
So if
mm-hmm,
I believe if I wanted to be with that certain baby mama, what are you doing here? So
mm,
even the pressure that I'm getting from you, it's difficult because I'm asking myself, okay, sharp, I am here. So why
yeah.
why would you think I'm building another family there? Because I believe women of today, this new generation, they wanna be the only one. They wanna be the only one.
Mm-hmm.
So by all
Yes,
means,
monogamy. Mm-hmm,
yes,
mm-hmm,
by all means, while growing up, I wanted to have
mm-hmm. To have,
to
to have,
yeah
past tense,
to
to have
yeah
a
yeah
lot.
to
Mm-hmm,
have
mm-hmm.
yeah.
Yes.
But unfortunately, due to unforeseen circumstances, that didn't work out. Because
Okay.
I
Okay.
believe, yeah, I believe the mom kulu must accept that you are going to take a mamngani. So then it's gonna be
Right.
difficult if the mom, yeah, you see. So that's why I said unfortunate. So
Unfortunately.
yeah, I'm back at that having one person. You understand? But
Back to being that.
sometimes oh,
Your
kunzima.
habits, the old habits, they die hard.
Old habits die
Okay,
hard.
so
You
speaking on
cannot
the topic
teach.
of marriage, oh, don't say it. Don't say it. You can't teach your old dog new tricks. Don't say it. Leave it. Let it go. Okay, my question. Speaking on marriage and stuff, we're living in this day and age where you have to pay lobola, and okay, it's been a thing for back in the day, but then it has changed from back in the 90s to right now. I want to ask a couple of questions that have to do with lobola and stuff, but then firstly, obviously you said that you wanted to grow up and have wives, not girlfriends but wives. So it is your desire to get married, right?
Yes, yes, obviously, yes, completely
Okay.
right.
So, you wanting to get married, and I just want people to understand the nature of your life. You are a self-employed man, as I said, meaning that you work from day to day and your paycheck comes when it comes and it comes when it doesn't, right? So,
Yes, yes,
being a hustler, we're gonna name you a hustler because that's what you guys call yourselves, hustlers. Being a hustler, having a paycheck sometimes and not having a certainty if it's coming on the next day, you are responsible for everything in your household, right?
yes,
Meaning that you're paying all the bills, you refueling all of your cars, you're buying all the groceries, and also taking care of all of your children, right? So how does that affect you in wanting to pay lobola?
oh, it's a difficult one. I think I think as I think, okay, not, I don't know if I say I think or whatever, but at this stage in my life, I would say I haven't I haven't reached that level yet, whereby tomorrow or today I can go and pay lobola. Um, but it's the right thing to do because there's different um culture. I can say cultural beliefs, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
But
Mm-hmm.
then lobola, yo, okay, I think I must talk on base how I feel. But I feel like at this point right now, I wouldn't take that step to go and pay
Mm-hmm.
lobola because I feel like my partner at this point doesn't understand me in a way whereby I wanna spend the rest of my life with her. I think that comes with your partner motivating you till that point you feel you're gonna
Like you
be
want to
ready.
do it.
You want to do it. Fanele nyovela,
Mm-hmm.
fanele bayongibona, and then whatsoever. You understand?
Mm.
There's certain things whereby, as I'm a father to many, You understand? It
Mm-hmm.
mustn't, as I said, it mustn't hurt you as my partner, whereby I stopped at my something, my child, and did whatever. Even
Mm-hmm.
though Nicolette or someone told you, okay, I saw your man's standing there, whatsoever, she must believe in me. That's why sometimes they say you must believe in your man's lies for your
Yeah.
relationship to go forward. You understand? Because now, it, sometimes I can be there for um honesty for honest reasons. Singibeke kanjalo, for honest reasons, ngilaphayana, I'm doing what I'm supposed to do, nothing funny and whatsoever. I come back at home. I was I was I was in a space of telling you, okay, Lalela, I stopped there, but now because of how you looked at me when I came home, I feel like okay, already I'm guilty. So your
Now you're
partner
not
must
gonna
know you.
disclose anything.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
not going. Ah, shit. Okay, sure. So it comes with the person you have. That's why today you will get that. Today I was staying with whoever for 10 years, and then I move on tomorrow and go stay with whoever for 3 months. And I found
Yeah.
everything that was missing in my relationship for 10 years in 3 months in that one person. And I feel like okay, ngiyotshela abomalumo ekamu kuthi let them
Mm-hmm.
go.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? Let them
Mm-hmm.
go and do what they're supposed to do. You
Okay.
want? So that's how I
Right.
feel. I think it differ from person to person. You understand?
Yeah.
But eventually, it is the right thing to do. It is the
Okay.
right thing to do.
It
So
is
I
the
would
right thing to do.
encourage other men
To
who
go do it.
are, even though if you're not well, whatever, it's in our in our ancestors believe ukuthi indoda, a man must go and show
Pay
himself
Lobola.
umakoti
Show himself to
and
the
pay
man.
lobola.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. And tell them
Okay.
ukuthi hayi khona. Mara you girls don't forget to lobola straight. Even if you have a 3,000 rand, you can go there and lobola. So they can never demand all the money now. They can never tell you put a price. That's why they say we negotiate. So even if your parents girls want 100 million for you guys, if I come there, I come with 30 rand. I'm sure we're negotiating. Ilento le is
Mm-hmm.
comma some. So what my pocket can
Can
afford.
afford.
Because you
Mm.
must, yeah, when I go back home, you must understand, we must still live. We must still pay utilities. Abantwana funa baye esikolweni. So it's a lot. It's a lot.
Right.
You
Right.
understand?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, because even even me today, I'm a father. One day I must represent my daughter, go lobola. It's just I cannot expect because me now I was owning a car maybe from the age of 18 or 19. I don't know. So
Mm.
money is it's a difficult thing to get. You understand? So we
Yeah.
must yeah, I think I can say we must quote, or can I say quote
Mm-hmm.
quote them fairly.
Yeah.
But now
Yeah. Yeah.
as
Charge
but
when
I
you're
believe
charging. Mm-hmm.
yeah, when you charge, you must charge a person fairly. And I believe there must, before even the Lobola negotiations or everything, there must be a meeting. When I'm a court, you must tell your people, ukuthi, listen, indoda yami and I knew, akana mali. Because mind you,
Mm.
you're forcing
Broke.
us to go steal. Yeah, you must, yeah, you're forcing us to go steal or do whatsoever.
Yeah.
But
Do a
what
heist just for
you,
that
yeah,
price. Yeah.
yeah, you must tell them ukuthi my mans can only afford 8.5. Yeah, can only afford 8.5.
Now, I want you to speak more on that. Like the amount that you're saying a person can afford is based on their pockets, because we have to go back to our homes. And this man that you're expecting to take so much money out for me is supposed to take care of me when we are done with this negotiation. So we cannot give everything we basically have. Now, parents associate paying lobola with what they've done for the kid. Can you ever expect your parents to pay it, for your husband to pay your parents back for raising you?
No, I would say it's wrong, but it's a cultural thing where it comes way back. So we as now generation we cannot, although we want to, we cannot correct it. You understand?
Hmm.
Because a lot of people would say my child ufundile unani nani unani nani. So whatever we are charging you, you're gonna make it. You're gonna make it. But but we as new generation, we do understand. Good, everything I'm doing for my child, I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Not, I can say, I don't know if I can say that it's a must, but I'm doing it out of the goodness of my heart.
Because I love the child.
I brought this person here. This person didn't ask to be here, so I'm
Mm-hmm.
gonna do what I can. Because if, let's say, even for instance, if my child is 10 years old, I feel like um I'm well financed. I can buy my child a Ferrari because I feel so. Yeah, it's fine. And but I must not expect my child to one day pay for that Ferrari I bought that child when that child was 10 years ago. You understand?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Faneke abantwana bakhule, baphile, bahambe bayozibona. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah.
as a point whereby I feel like somewhere somehow we've been raised wrong.
Mm.
So in this generation is for us to fix
The
where
mistakes.
the mistakes of our parents. Not to say we must judge them back
We're not
on how
judging.
they raised us. They did, yeah, they did a
They did
beautiful
their
job.
best.
They did their best. How they knew how. But
Yes.
not manja, we're gonna sit down and thought, I man, my father did this and this was wrong, so I'm gonna do it differently.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do it differently. So that's not for you to judge. And then whatever, I believe whatever you're being charged for lobola, whatsoever, you can feel it's unfair. But as I said, lobola I
Yeah.
pay. Sambila
Yeah.
sanobola kuphi kuphi. We've been told angithi bebasifundisa indlela, but we don't know it
Mm-hmm.
all. We just we're figuring the
It
whole
out
point out now.
right now.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
so but your global I'll pay. Even though you charge me 2 million, I can come this week, bring 300, come after 2 years, bring 250. That's what I can on that certain point. You understand?
Yeah.
And then we mustn't be penalized and be judged by those things
For how much you have in that time.
for how much you have.
Yeah. Because also it is different for people that work a job where they have certainty that this is the salary that I get and they're able to work around a budget, a monthly budget, because they know what they're gonna receive. But
Mm.
then also if you
Co-
are self-employed, you
It's
working
a difficult one.
you're working on this or that. You don't know what's
Yeah,
this
an
month gonna give.
amen.
Yeah, you're working on an amen.
Yeah, but even though for people that do work, do get a
Proper
salary,
salary. Yeah.
a proper salary, but the more you earn, the little you earn, your problems fit
They
that budget.
become to the size. Yeah, they become
Yeah,
to the size of what you're earning.
the,
True, true.
what you're earning. So I would maybe most possibly advise the parents, abazali, before you charge a person. I'm sure before you, I do believe those people do not just rock up. They do send a
They let
letter,
you know. Yeah.
let you know. So I think you need to have a sit down on a round table with your daughter or whatsoever, if you raise the child or not, whatsoever. And another thing, let's be fair. Let's be fair. Let's be fair. You sit around, you ask your daughter, indoda yakho, your man's, how much can he afford, whatsoever, whatsoever. You mustn't feel like my child
Mm.
is worth so much. Ngapha, some of us, we don't even own bicycles. Now you want 50K from me. And me, when I'm gonna get that 50K, if I'm gonna buy a polo, bangeni.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
understand? So if you were giving me something that's reasonable in my
Yeah.
budget, I think
Yeah.
um a lot of ladies could be lobola 3 times because they
At
do
this
get into
point.
relationships so fast. Yeah, so three
Yep.
times.
Yeah.
Yeah, 3 times.
Okay. So you feel like the price of lobola is what's hindering lobolas from taking place in this day and age. It's expensive.
Yes,
It's
it's very
expensive.
expensive.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because you can
So
look at the codes of your view and say, people will tell you, 50K, you go Lobola or you go buy a polo. The majority go buy polo, papa.
because I've been walking all my life. My dad didn't have a car. So 50K, a woman or a polo, eh? Gotta
Yeah,
decide.
you see a polo. Yeah, yeah.
Take the polo. Ay, ay, ay.
Take a
Okay,
polo.
okay. Okay, so lobola is a traditional thing. School, right? It's been in all the eras. But then, as you are saying, and as I'm picking up, and that's what I'm thinking as well, that it has changed from being something traditional to something that is now about money. It's like a transaction. It went from tradition
Yeah, it's a
to
business now.
transaction.
No, it's a
Yeah, it's a
business.
business
Yeah,
now.
it's a
Like you guys are
business.
selling people, human traffickers. Yeah, yeah.
Hmm.
So I want what does Lobola represent to you? Is it culture? Is it honor? Is it family unity? Like what does Lobola mean for you as an individual?
I think I can balance it both cultural and honor. Because I think as a man, you wanna be seen, you wanna brag. Good see, this is my person, and then I'm
Mm,
gonna show your father, good see, you're gonna be fine. So
right.
yeah, it's good you are maybe in good
Ah,
hands.
so it's an honor. You taking the responsibility from the parents
Yes,
onto your own hands. But the
yes, yes,
parents
yes.
have to see that you are taking a responsibility from their hands to your hands. So they cannot charge you so
Yes.
much because you still got to take care of that responsibility. And some parents have difficult children, they have difficult daughters. So they need to know that let go, let him have the problem. You know what I'm saying? Like, give it to them, give him the problem. Don't charge so much because you're going to stay with the problem. You're going to keep having the problem. You know what I mean?
Eh,
So
yeah, I need to.
it's
Sorry,
very
hold on
interesting.
1.5 second. 1.5. I
Okay.
just need to do something here. Sorry.
Okay.
Mm,
Okay. Very interesting. So there are financial problems that make us not be able to fulfill Lobola, not because it is we don't have the money or we cannot come up with the money, but it is too expensive. That's what this gentleman is telling us right now. This gentleman is my brother, guys, by the way. Just gonna wait for Lucky to reconnect. I think someone is calling him on that phone. So just giving a moment to come back.
all right. So we are
All right.
online.
Yeah, welcome back. Welcome back. We are going to have a little bit of a Q&A session for people that want to ask questions. But um let's go to how you guys talk as gentlemen among yourselves beside having your parents, but then as amagents when you guys are chilling. Does the topic and conversation of marriage and Nobola still arise within your groups? Do you guys talk about it and say like, okay, this is something that we want to do? How do you guys speak around it, and how do you advise one another about going around it for people that really want to do it in your circle?
In today's age, or maybe in today's life, our lives,
Mm-hmm.
we know normally don't have those conversations anymore due
Mm,
to abanye bethu feel like endlini they are being oppressed. The ANC is oppressing everyone. We feel like we've been oppressed
yeah.
because the moment you sit down, you're gonna have a conversation. Hey, they're gonna think I'm trolling now again. I'm seeing someone else.
Mm,
So we the conversations we lately have as men, we are mostly complaining
mm,
our partners, complaining.
mm-hmm.
We love them,
Yeah.
yes, but we complain more than building each other.
Yeah.
Because even now we are even in amongst us men, we no more have we no more have strong men. We have weaker men. Let me be honest with you. We have weaker men. We have men that allows to be treated at home as puppets. So you're not
Mm,
gonna come to us men and address your whatever relationship issues at home because you've been treated like a puppet. You're gonna be
yeah.
told now you don't do this, now you don't do that. So what I'm trying to say, lost their place. They have
Mm-hmm.
lost their
Mm-hmm.
place. They
Mm-hmm.
don't know what they are doing. But again, we will not blame where they come from because we
Mhm.
all come from different backgrounds. We come and teach each other or whatsoever. But instead of you being my girlfriend, being my lover, being my supporter, they are tending to be IOs. Do you know what the IO is?
Mm-mm. What?
IO,
Internal
investigating
investigator.
office. Yeah, investigating officers. That's what they're turning into.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Like I'm being honest, because whenever you meet the guy, it's like, ish, ish, ish. Yesterday got home, my girlfriend or my wife did this, did this, this. But why? Yesterday I got home, I was locked out. I was told I must go back where I come from. No, back then our pair your back home, wherever it's coming from, we don't care. Your
Mhm. Mhm.
the mama wakes up, fix the food. Baba, do you wanna bat?
No
Baba, do you
problem.
wanna? You understand?
Yeah. There
It
was a
was
certain
so
different
easier
level
to
of respect.
yes, but the women
Mhm.
now they think we are equals. Yes, but the
Yeah. Yeah.
respect they need to have for their partners, for their men, is no more there. It's
Mhm.
no more there. So instead of us
But then
having
that
real
the respect
conversation,
is, it's like this, like it's back to back, right? Understand the respect
yeah,
that you're talking about of a man being a man being man of the house, because culturally that's for how we were raised. That a man is a man of the house, and whatever he says, that's the last word. Well, whatever positive that he says is the last word. When he puts his foot down, they will listen. Children listen, the mother listens. Everyone in the household respects the man of the house. I understand that.
yeah,
But then
yeah.
also
That's
there's the respect of back and forth, you respect me, I respect you, like general common human respect, like that you would have with another civilian that you pass by in the street, if I can say it like
it's
that.
like um they say a man is like a child. I will
Mm.
I
Like
will
childish or
think to
childlike.
believe. No, childlike. When the more you tell a
Mm.
child not to do that, the more a
Is the
child
more
wants
he
to
does
do
it.
that. Yes, you understand.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
if you're gonna tell me, and here by this house you need to come back at 9,
You're gonna
you
come
don't
back
you
at
don't
9 in the morning
you're gonna come back at 9 in the morning because you've never been specific on which 9 you're talking about. You didn't say 9
because
today.
you're a
You
child.
didn't say you understand. So I would
Yeah.
say women just lost their places in position. There are good women, trust me. There are good men, but
Mm-hmm.
there's certain things that we need to balance in order
Right.
for men again to go outside and have those conversations. You understand?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Even even though a man will think, okay, let me buy my woman a car, let me do this. It's
Mm.
for people to see your woman shining.
Yeah.
See, okay, luckiest person has been well taken care of. One, two, three. That's a decision I take on my own. But it's not the
Mm-hmm.
because now that's why I say we live in a broken society because of now. I can't tell my friend that it's Buddha that I wanna go pay Lobola for Jessica. Because Buddha saw Jessica on top of the table last week and jiving.
Oh,
So when
at the
Spuda's
pool.
gonna meet, yeah, he's going when Spuda's gonna meet me, he's gonna say, hey Baba, I saw your things there, ganjani, ganjani, ganjani. So
Mm-hmm.
even us men now
So
we are even we're
and that's
even
part of the
shy to
that's
come
part of
out.
respect for men, right? How your woman
Yes,
is perceived in public, and that's why you do the things that you do, buying cars, taking care of your woman, because what they see in your woman is what represents you.
Zent. Exactly.
Your woman is your representation. I've heard a lot of men saying that. Now, thank you for making us understand that. However, the woman shows up and shows up as is a representation of you. So your woman's nails got to be done, her hair's got to be done. So you got to get an allowance. Can you speak on that? That men are supposed to do that because that represents you. Talk about it. Talk about it.
Yeah, you know what you need to as a man you need to make sure the queen is looking proper at all
Yes.
times at all times.
Mm-hmm.
But I will yeah fuck it yeah but I will
Yes, my
go
brother
back
clocks it.
yeah I'll go back what I said earlier on. It's like
Yes.
us men I don't know if okay like me I take out my money when I'm happy. You understand?
Oh,
And I do
okay.
what I'm supposed to do, regardless if I'm angry or not. Do you understand?
Mm-hmm.
But you cannot give your money to a ghost if you understand what I mean, a ghost. Yeah,
No,
a
no, no.
ghost.
I
You come,
understand, but then you gotta make sure
yeah.
people understand. You must
Oh,
elaborate.
people, you cannot give money to a ghost. It's like I come wherever I'm coming from. Okay, shit, yeah, it happens. Didn't see time. I come back 5:30 whatsoever. Come back.
Right.
I miss you. You understand? I miss you.
Mm-hmm.
You
Didn't
understand? I
see you the
miss you. I
whole
come back.
day. Yeah.
Yeah, I missed you. But I was having it. I was happy where I was, but nah, I'm missing you.
I want my person. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, come home, baby. Yeah, how? You
And then
you know, you understand. Sometimes you wanna just tell her what happened at the jive, you wherever you are,
yeah,
baby.
you wanna
What.
share because that's the
Yeah, you
person
wanna
that's
share,
yeah.
and then you're gonna get the response by you're making noise. You smell like alcohol.
Yup.
Obviously, I was drinking alcohol. I must smell like alcohol.
Right,
Yeah.
right, right. Mm-hmm,
So
mm-hmm,
that goes back to women are stressing us more out and not allowing us to do what we're supposed to do. As I'm
mm-hmm,
saying, you cannot take a ghost out. It's like I'm coming where I'm coming from, but I was in the mood of say, okay, I was drinking, but now I'm hungry. I come back in the morning, maybe let's say in average time, 8 o'clock. I feel like okay, let's go for breakfast. But the
mm-hmm.
anger in you as my partner doesn't allow me anymore because
To
now
reach
you
that
have
point
blocked me.
of yeah, to reach that point of asking for that.
Yeah, for asking for that.
Mm,
But irregardless, whatever, men, let's continue making those hands look good,
mm.
because
Make the hands look good. Pay for
yeah, look
everything.
good.
Tell them pay
Pay
for
for
everything.
everything, pay for everything.
Yes.
But sometimes as men, we wanna give you ladies allowance. We wanna give you ladies money. We wanna
Mm,
build
mm.
heaven on earth for you
And you're
ladies.
supposed to. Yes. Tell them.
To
This is my
yes,
brother. For all the
we are
guys that want to
supposed
date
to.
me, my brother says. End quote. Keep going, bro. Keep going.
Yeah. So and then, but give me a chance. Don't put pressure on me.
Mm-hmm,
You
mm-hmm,
understand?
mm-hmm.
Don't put, give me
Yeah.
a chance. I'm getting there. I might die trying. It's fine. But I'm
Mm-hmm.
getting there. Don't put
Yes.
unnecessary pressure on me. Don't put unnecessary pressure. If your friend's boyfriend drives a Ferrari and I'm
Mm-hmm.
coming there with an Uber, it's what I can afford on that
At
time.
that time.
So
Mm-hmm.
you need to let me be and let me race my own race. I'm not in a competition with no one. I'm busy
Mm-hmm.
doing my own thing lah. Yes.
Yeah. And it's interesting that you said you're not in competition with no one because people they compare you to other people
Mm.
and then also they put expectations on you that you cannot afford at the time. So, you know what people say is, okay, if you cannot afford her, then why are you with her? Or they ask the girl, why are you with him if he cannot afford you? You must know your worth and what. What do you say about that?
It's a point whereby a woman will I have a lot of different friends, different
Mm-hmm.
cultures, different backgrounds, and
Yeah, yeah,
to
yeah,
them, we all are
yeah.
trying our best. So you cannot I'm a phone call. So hold on. Okay, you cannot compare me. You cannot.
Mm.
What was the question again? I forgot. It's called this thing.
My question is, you speaking on how men are supposed to take care of women, right? And you speaking on how sometimes maybe your friend's boyfriend or husband has things that you cannot provide because people are jealous and they're envious of other people's relationships and they like
Yes.
what do you say to that?
I think it's again going for your type. I
Mm,
think everyone has a type.
mm,
It's true. I think it's a subject that a lot of people are failing to engage. But I think it's proper for me to go for a lady or a girl that I can afford. Understand?
Yes.
Because in the society we're living today, um, the one that makes the most money or comes back with the money makes the rules. So if eventually when your lady is not properly mannered, I will put it like that. She will not see you as an equal because
Mm.
she's earning more than you.
More.
She can get
Mm.
a lot done than you. So
Mm-hmm.
that is
Mm-hmm.
also one of the problems we are facing.
Facing is
But
money
that
talks.
also, yes. And then there's a and then as a man, sometimes you love this woman, but you somewhere feel how I cannot afford this woman. So you're gonna look for something that you think you're
You can
gonna
afford.
afford. You understand? That's sometimes where a lack of something sometimes in a relationship in your partner makes you wanna go and look for more. That's basically the honest truth
Mm.
I can
Mm-hmm.
say. Because that's where I earlier on I mentioned that's whereby you'll get a man that can leave his wife with one child and go get married to a woman with three children that he doesn't even know where those children comes from. Because even the
Mm-hmm.
child that is his child that is it is his own here at home will be disrespecting him, but you will be get respected by a child that you don't even know where the child comes from. You understand?
Mm. Mm.
Because
Mm.
of the partner.
Right, 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 right. Okay, okay. Because children, they pick up on what you do. Children, they don't really do what you teach them. They they repeat what they see. And people don't
Exactly.
understand that. Children repeat what they see, repeat what they hear, rather than doing what you tell them. You can tell a child don't do that, but because subconsciously they've seen something happen or they've heard something happen, they will repeat that or redo what they've seen. And people don't understand that.
Yes.
That's very important. That's why it's important to make sure whatever household you're raising your child in, you are very much attentive to the things that you do and the things that you say, because the child is also paying attention to all of those
Paying
things.
attention to every single detail.
Yeah, yeah. But then thank you for letting men know that my brother is a provider and I need to be provided for. Even if I'm making a lot of money, the man must come with the bag. He must come with the bag because I need to be taken care of. He must pay for these nails, pay for this hair, pay for skincare, pay for my fuel and everything. Be a gentleman. But then, jokes aside, you need to go for what you can afford. But then, what if you are working towards it? Do you think a girl that is expensive is motivates you to want to have more?
No, no. There's
No.
only here in this generation there are a few girls that are where are they? Where are they?
Where are they?
Where are
Who?
they?
The ones that have money.
Yeah, where are they? Show us those girls that have money. Where are they?
Oh my goodness. Yeah. And then how about like a real partnership? Because me and you growing up, we were partners. We were locked in. Everything we did together. Our hustle and grind was together. But we were brother and sister, obviously. In a partner, do you think that is possible? Being like actual partners, where like, okay, lucky, right now I'm doing this, you do this, and then when we come together, okay, oh, this is the money that we have right now. Dope. Do you think that can happen in a relationship to be partners as well?
Yes, it's completely true. It can happen. It can happen, but only when you have found the right partner that understands that everything we are building here, everything we are doing here is ours. There's nothing like it's mine, it's there. But the moment as another human being you touch that subject of that's mine, that's this and whatsoever, you understand? Me in my head, okay, you can say sorry and whatsoever, but in my head, I'm also calculating that okay, obviously at home I came with this, so I need that means when I have bought something, it becomes mine.
Mm, it's not
It's no more
ours.
ours. So it depends on the language your partner has
Mm,
or whatever respond. the language she's talking. But it can happen. It
Yeah.
can happen. We have seen people doing that, and it can be done easily. It's just a matter of communication.
Mm-hmm. And that is very helpful, or is it distracting to work with your person and also live with your person and then do other things with your person? Is it distracting because we're always together the whole time, or is it helpful because we got each
No,
other?
it's very helpful. It's very helpful
Mm,
when you're gonna do something with your partner. You eliminate a lot of risks that can
yeah, yeah.
happen
Mm-hmm.
in whatever circumstances. Understand?
Yeah.
Again, everything can happen, but everything starts with respect. Because
Respect.
you don't, you're not gonna have a partner that's gonna shout you in front of people and do what? Because that gets to you sometimes as a man, even though as a woman. And so, but yeah, it
Mm-hmm.
can happen. It can happen.
It
Can
can happen,
happen.
and it's
And then
needed.
that's
It's needed.
something
I feel like needed.
I believe we need to work on.
You
We
need to
need
address
to
it. You need to address
address
it.
it.
Yeah, speak about
Yes.
it, speak on it. Yeah, that you're a partner that I can count on. I can come back to and know that we're holding this down together. You know, um, but then I'm gonna start. I'm gonna say, people, whoever wants to send questions to Lucky and myself about our childhood or whatever it is that you want to know, we'll answer the questions honestly. As you can see, my brother is very honest and very open. He will tell you whatever you want to know. No secrets here. We are the same. We don't do secrets. Um, so, but then my first question about our childhood that I'm gonna ask is, what is the most memorable time? What's the most memorable event that you think me and you experienced together, or some happening, like from being children up to now? What's the most memorable thing that we've done together? I can share the first one. What do you
Okay,
think?
share the first.
Or you want to go first?
No, you can go first.
All right. So when we were growing up, me and like you, I think we were in third and fourth grade, and we used to use, no, I think it was second and third grade. We used to use like the bus tickets, right? Those ones that you click when you get into the bus. Because obviously Lucky is older. Um, he would hold them for us, and then we'd go to school, get in the bus, they click them, and then after school come back with the bus, it gets clicked. And this is winter time, right? So Lucky holds them, and I think he loses them on a Monday or a Tuesday, right? And now, because we are very afraid of our mom, like he's like, don't tell mom. And because we ride or die, right? I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna tell mom. I'm like, okay, so how are we gonna get to school? We used to walk to school and walk back from school. Okay. And also hitchhike, if you know what hitchhiking is, would, sometimes. And on the Friday, in the morning, that's when he found them. They were in his pockets on the shorts that he was wearing that Monday to school. So he hadn't lost them, he just misplaced them in his pockets, and then he found them. So we had walked back and forth to school, and we never told our mom, and this is probably the first time she's gonna find out. So then when you found them, obviously because you pay for those on a weekly basis, we took those tickets and we made people pay for them in the bus so that we can click for them because they were up in that week. So that was that's my most memorable story. I love that we did that. But then that was down, but that was funny because we walked like, we rather walk than tell our mom because we're gonna get whoopings. We used to get whoopings. I'm telling you guys, we used to get whoopings, and people don't believe me when I say we used to get whoopings. They think I'm joking.
Mm. Yeah, that's something I remember. But
Hmm.
while we at that topic whereby you are, I think in this, as I said earlier on, you cannot we cannot fix the past, but we can fix the future. We can try to manipulate and
Hmm.
fix the ending. So I believe as a parent, grow closer to your children, make children understand that you can talk and communicate whatever obstacle you come in between. Make it easier
Mm.
for them to talk to you. Even though I encountered this, encounter that, it must be easy for me as my parent to run to you and tell you, hey, Lalela, 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 5 happened now. So, okay,
Mm.
back to the subject. You asked me a very, very, very difficult one. I think I can relate. Um, I think me and my sister's love was very strong, very, very. Oh, let me put this one on silent because
I told them
so
businessman, hustler. Yeah, clients are calling now. Yeah, they're looking for stuff. Hmm? Let's answer the
okay.
phone. Tell them you're busy. Tell them
Yeah.
you're a very life
I
changing
told them
moment, but
I'm
you're changing people's
unavailable from
lives.
this hours. Okay, I'm gonna get back. Um, I'm gonna. I think it was my most because my sister wasn't really a problematic person. I was the one coming with all the problems all the time, every second day. Yes, I was a problem. I'm still a problem child. I still come with a problem. So on the one day, we were sitting a container at
Right. Mm-hmm.
Vugataki, guys, Vugataki Container Mall. So I
Bugataki
was
Container
chilling there
Mall.
drinking. Yes, I was
Mm-hmm.
sitting drinking my bottle, and then I don't know who called me and said, um, that guy beat Eugenia up. I was like, yeah, that which guy? And then okay, I looked at as I was approaching those guys, I looked at those guys. I said, yeah, a possibility of me getting a beating here is very high.
Yeah,
So I
yeah,
need to attack. I need to attack first and defeat the
yeah,
enemy first. That
yeah,
guy
yeah.
was
The
huge.
giant.
Maybe
Uh-huh.
Eugenie can pitch a picture of him here somewhere. He knows the guy. He's
Yeah.
very big. He's a body.
It's a
A
bouncer.
bodybuilder. He's a bouncer.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
and I think on one hand I had a glass. I don't know what.
Mm-hmm.
So
You
I
had that
needed
glass
to
that you were
destroy.
drinking your
Yeah.
beverage from, yeah?
So I didn't look who was following me. I just my head ran to me. I said I need to defend now. I came,
Mm-hmm.
I said, Baba, what's happening? Before he could answer me, I don't know what happened to that glass, but the nigga was down. He was down on the floor. And then when
Mm-hmm.
I was sitting
Mm-hmm.
alone, I realized actually I do love my sister a lot. So what triggered me to react in that way? I think it was I know I'm sure it was love. Yeah, I
Yeah,
think that
yeah.
was yeah the
Memorable
most
one.
memorable moment in my life.
When you were fighting for me against the giant and
The
you risked your
giant.
life, you said, yeah,
I knew I had a chance of maybe breaking my nose or ribs, but I took that
yeah,
chance. But eventually I won. Yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Wait, what the guy is like, he was big. The guy was huge.
Yeah. So,
Like one thing about Lucky, he's tall. But then that guy was tall and huge. Like when we say huge, like his my head was the size of his muscle. That's how big that
yeah.
guy
Yeah.
was. So when he went against that guy, I was like, whoa, whoa. So yeah, I got a good slap that day at Groove. But then that wasn't the first time I got a slap. You remember when we went in Mars one time and we were sitting on the People's Wall, and that guy just came from out of his car and he slapped me. I think you guys were inside the house or something. And then you came
Yeah.
out. When you
Yeah.
came out that day as well, you said, "Gaslight!" So yeah, I got a couple of slaps in my life for nothing, for nothing. But yeah, those are memorable times, and I'm grateful to have a big brother. I think this is why parents want boys as firstborns so that they can always protect the girls. So I am very grateful for you always being there, having my back, and watching over me. I think another story that is funny was when we were in school and you and Delano and all those mixed boys used to gamble at school. And then, we would get our money, like our pocket money, in advance for the whole week.
Yeah.
And Lucky would come to us and we're like, okay, guys, I'm winning right now. Okay. What game you guys used to play? What? Chalk one.
Yeah.
Was a card game.
Think it's
Blackjack, man.
blackjack.
Yeah, they used to play
Blackjack. Yeah.
blackjack. And Lucky said, okay, give me the money. Guys, I'm winning. Let me put all this money up so that we can have a lot of money. And why don't you finish the story? Do you win or
Yeah, Everything went from winning to losing.
Hey, so yeah, it was like memorable times. There's a lot of things that we experienced, but it was very nice. But then also, we were raised in a very good household. Um, Loving parents, challenges here and there, but that's what shaped us to be the young people that we are. Good values, good standards, very respectful. See, my brother keeps emphasizing respect, respect, respect. That's what we were taught, and I guess that's what we expect from other people. But unfortunately, that doesn't always come. All right.
Yeah, it's
But
a
yeah,
difficult one.
yeah. So I don't know. People are not bringing questions. So, uh, oh, hold on. I didn't scroll. I think there might be questions here. Let me see. I didn't see. Can you see questions on your side, Lucky?
Yeah, I
Oh,
don't know.
wow.
Okay.
I think there are like comments at the bottom of your screen that you just need to scroll up to. I don't see any questions yet. Hold on. But people, hey, they were probably disagreeing with things that you were saying. Okay. Okay, so someone said introduce soft parenting. Um, so communication is key. And then they
Yeah,
were
but they
asking about
can
the
they can
ghost, but
always
you
say
explained about the
communication is
ghost.
key. But sometimes you're talking to a hard-headed person.
I think
Communication won't work.
it's. I think you guys are trying to open the door with the wrong key. Because if communication is the key, you might be putting it in the wrong door. You know.
Yes, yes, I totally agree.
Okay, so Beauty said that. So Beauty's on here. She said, "Ayiko leyo." The meaning behind ilobolo alqedwa means that it's not a once-off transaction, but an ongoing bond between families. What's your thoughts on that?
Is she agreeing or disagreeing?
Um. Well, the fact that she said "ayiko leyo" means that she's disagreeing. And then Vuiswa says, "Never that you are my parents responsible for it." So parents are responsible for kids. That's what I'm understanding. And some girls went to school, but then dololo.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, that's a nice one. That's a honestly that's a very nice one. It's we do not discriminate, but yeah, some girls went to school, but they didn't catch anything. As a
Yeah,
sad generation, they didn't.
they didn't catch everything, and that is hard because that means you are hard at learning. Um, Uchuchu had sent you a hi. She said hi, Niaf.
Hi, Coco. And I miss
Yeah,
Coco, you know. And today I was talking to Fatima. I said, no, we must organize something and chill. Yeah, Coco,
do a
I'll be
brightest
seeing you very
December.
soon.
Yeah, visit Gogo. That's our dearest auntie. We love her so much. Always there in the pivotal moments. She did our matric dance. Our Gogo took us to our matric dance. Pulled out some nice wood for us, nice cars. Dad said he was gonna be on here, and he said he's gonna be saying stuff, and I was like, Dad, don't say anything on here. Um, I'm just trying to see these comments.
It'll be
Okay,
nice
okay.
to.
Our little brother has a question, Lucky. Ricardo says, "Do you feel if you had a mother that was easier to talk to, your childhood would be different, and would you be the way that you are right now?" Okay, Ricardo, a grown boy. Lucky, answer the question. You're the big brother.
Yeah, that's a difficult one.
And then Charles, send your question, and
But
then
I
we'll
think
answer your
no, I
question.
think I was. I say I think the best way to answer this question, soft times raise weak men, and hard times raise a strong man.
Hmm,
So I think I did answer that question.
you did. Okay. Soft times raise weak men, and then hard times strong men. Okay, okay, clocking it. It's gonna take a moment to process for other people. Charles said he will send a question. Elizabeth said, I wanted to emphasize on the investigation officer part. Booty, it's difficult to trust a person who has a history of being a player or so. So I guess it's a matter of proving a point. Mm,
And there's no such as a person he has a history of being a player.
mm.
Um, okay, me, okay. Let me reintroduce myself. You see, this topic now, it's gonna get a little bit sensitive, a little bit
Yo, yo, yo.
sensitive. So
Okay.
I hope, I hope, I hope everybody takes it lightly. There's people that doesn't know when to let go. You understand? So me, I think
Mm,
Ray, if Ray, I saw Ray was somewhere here, he would comment on what I'm saying here. For me, it's easy. It's easy to let go. Easy. It doesn't take anything
mm,
from me. I will love you and miss you and whatever. But if I see you don't balance me, I'm gonna let you go. And I'm not gonna cry
mm.
over it for 6 months. I'm gonna cry for it overnight, and tomorrow I'm gonna move on to someone else. Life not
But then
life
is that
doesn't.
is that love when you do that, when you leave someone today and you go on to the next person? What do we call that? Because we have this thing called unconditional love, which means under any circumstance given, I'm gonna love you. So if it's unconditional love, how do you leave me today and tomorrow you're in another person? What's that called?
I love you, but you're not good for me.
Hmm.
But I remember your mind as going back to hustle. To
Mm-hmm,
hustle,
mm-hmm,
you're not gonna make a mistake whereby the company is gonna come and cover it. You're gonna make a mistake where you as an individual needs to cover needs to cover it. So if
mm,
my mind is not relaxed, or my how can I put it? I'm not in a safe space. I'm gonna make
yeah.
mistakes. I can
Mm-hmm.
love you, but you're stressing me out.
Mm, mm, mm. And men love peace, eh?
You know?
Men love
Yeah,
peace. They love that word peace.
it's a important thing. There's a lot of women something they fail to understand. Sorry, and not I'm not pointing fingers, but us men do love people. You get a man, he's gonna drive out of his house, leave his house, and go park under a tree and just sit and relax. Not talk to anyone, sit and relax. We
Mm-hmm,
need that
mm-hmm.
in our homes to be able to build stronger homes.
Yeah,
Bafazi, Bomakoti. We
yeah,
need
yeah,
that.
yeah. Yo, I beauty is on to you today. She says, here today, gone
But
tomorrow.
wait, I can't
Ah,
see the comments. I would like to see Beauty's
you
comments.
cannot see the comments. I don't know what your screen is looking like right now, but it's at the bottom. For me, it's at the bottom of the screen, and I just scrolled up because I couldn't see them. Um,
Okay.
and then Cerveza, our Aunt Kimberly's man, he's on here. He said,
Oh.
trap, trap. I said, gang, gang. Shout out to Cecil, man. Um, yeah, Beauty says here today, gone tomorrow. And Elizabeth, just to say, with men, it's easy to let go. Yeah, it is easy to let go for men because the Bible tells you to guard your heart in everything you do. Don't go in with feelings. Go in with this until you know that he's the one. Use your mind. Don't go in with your heart. It's a problem. The heart is a problem. The heart will lead you to things that is not supposed to. So don't use your heart. Use your mind. Use your mind up until
And
you know and you're sure
beside
with feelings.
that thing of going with your heart, it's an old saying. In today's generation, I don't believe in that. You learn to love. Oh, this was an interesting topic I had with someone
Mm,
the
mm,
other day. I
mm-hmm.
don't know how the topic escalated, but what
Yeah.
is to touch it quickly is like say you learn to love someone. And
Mm,
then my answer was, yeah, you learn to love someone because of you guys go there where you work and fell in love with those uncles, the ugly looking uncles there, because you spend too much time with those uncles there, and then you learn to love those old uncles. It's a topic for another day. It's another day. But
Hey,
again,
let's leave
talking
the
about love,
blessers for now. Uh-huh.
yeah, but talking
Love.
about love, there's nothing in this world no more as love. Because today you go with the person that makes things easier for you, to the person that makes things balance. That's what you go for.
Yeah. People, a person that you're compatible with in a lot of aspects and not just the physical aspect. Because we always jump for looks, but then you're like, hey, actually behind these looks, there's some slowness to this, huh? Intellectually impaired people. I'm just like, yeah, no, yeah, no, yeah, no.
Yeah, that's why they say today you go for the man that brings the pap and for the woman that brings the meat.
Mm.
So that's all what it is. We'll learn to fall in love later on a later stage.
Learn to fall in love at a later stage. Okay.
But
All right. I don't
to
see
Gogo,
questions.
my grandmother
Okoko.
said
Our
something.
grandmother.
Our
Yeah.
grandmother said something. She said the problem with us you today, as a jolly, we don't date. It's very important to date, guys. It's very
Mm,
important to date because to date is whereby you're gonna learn to know a person. You must know how this person reacts when he's angry. You must know how this person reacts when I didn't follow the rules whatsoever. So in our generation
mm,
today, we meet each other just good times, and then tomorrow we decide that we are moving in together. So that is partly of the mistakes we make.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm. Very interesting. We don't date, but yeah, I think essentially it is important to Joel. When we had the other live with Pastor Rebecca, she said that it is important to date. But the problem is people don't just want to date. They want to date and then have sex. And then with sex comes attachment. And then with that attachment, now you find yourself, some people find themselves pregnant. Some people find themselves with a broken heart. And now this person has taken more than they should have, you know? Um, so Elizabeth's question says, so, seeing that your current partner has insecurities, how will you balance between being a dad to your other kids and a present boyfriend?
That one needs for me to be honest. Needs to me for me to be honest. Mm, I love my
Mm,
children equally, equally. Because I think that's
mm-hmm,
one important thing. And as my partner, you need to look at the type of comments that you make regarding that specific child. Because to me, irregardless, because today I'm with you and we have a child together, doesn't mean I love that child more. To touch that topic a little bit further, obviously, that child that I'm staying with will
excuse
be
me.
forever seen with me because she is in my presence. And the others, I
Mm,
just see them occasionally and whatsoever. But it needs me to be a father. It needs me. It mot, it motivates me to work even harder to be able
to
one
find that
day.
big
Because
home.
sometimes, yes, sometimes I wish to one day to be capable of getting maybe a bigger house, maybe on weekends for all my children to be here, and
Yeah,
then whatsoever.
yeah,
But if that, honestly, if that doesn't balance with a person with my partner, sadly, I
yeah.
will have to let my partner go. I need to let her go because
Mm-hmm,
my children, our children comes first. Even even
yeah,
even for them as women moving forward, because it's no more us, them would whoever. If they were gonna
yeah.
encounter a situation where they're gonna be with a man that doesn't love that child that comes
Their
from a
kids
previous
that they
relationship,
have.
they need to
Yeah,
pack up their things and leave that relationship because that relationship is not for you.
does not prioritize what's important. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Yes.
That is very much true. It's very much true. Um, on that topic of people not knowing. how important it is to prioritize. I had a conversation with a friend yesterday, and we were talking about this thing of having to take care of our parents before we find our own things. You stay in your own place right now, right? And have not bought your parents a house or anything like that. And sometimes it's a personal desire for that for people to do that. But sometimes other people are just like, my life continues because my parents gave birth to me, they took care of me. Now it's time for me to take care of myself, not them. They still got themselves. They are the parents. How do you feel about this thing of you have to do for your parents first, or melegeng ngiphakamisa umuzi kababa, or something before you do for yourself? What's your take on that?
Um, my take, that's a very difficult one. You understand?
Mm-hmm. Mm.
Goes back to finances, to
Yeah.
iskwama, and
Mm-hmm.
I would sometimes I'll be sitting by myself and thinking, I'm an my dad owns a business and it drives this beautiful small cars. One day when my pocket is right, my heart's desire maybe to buy him a Legend 55, and then
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
one my mother has been a hardworking woman, so one
Mm-hmm.
day my heart's desire is to get a nice place. I was even thinking
Mm-hmm.
the other day, get a house in front of the school,
Mm.
get a shop, because she's a hardworking woman. She will always
Mm-hmm.
wanting to do something. She's not a lazy person. So
Yeah.
I was thinking that that shop will keep her occupied, going to the market and stock and whatsoever. But I do desire to
To
do
give your
that. But
parents some
first
stuff.
now
Yeah.
some stuff. But now at
Mm.
this point at my life, I'm not at that level.
Capable.
I need
Yeah.
to I need to remember also I'm not the only child. I still have four siblings or five whatsoever. So I
Mm.
need to build a home for my children first
Yeah.
in order for
Mm-hmm.
me to go back and go see what my parents couldn't do and fill that gap. But at this moment, it's for me to prioritize my children first. You
Right.
understand?
Right.
Then
Yeah.
when time
When you're
and God
good.
allows, and I do hope
Yeah.
God do allows that, I'm gonna go
Mm-hmm.
back and do that.
Okay. True. True. Because I believe that if your parents gave birth to you and they took care of you, that means that was their responsibility. It is not a responsibility for us to take care of our parents because they're the parent. Because wealth is supposed to go down, not up, right? So it is not our responsibility, but it is a desire. As you said, it is a desire. When you are well and able, you will do so, right? So when God and time allows, I'm quoting your words, then we'll be able to do what we desire for our parents. But first, I think it's important to take care of you first. Build yourself a home, you know, um, make your own life, and then you can go back to securing things for your parents. But then until then, they have themselves because they're the parents, right? Because we need to always be able to run back to our parents for guidance, not just for financial stuff, but for guidance or for help in situations that they have
Yes.
more experience in than we do have. But then, okay, that's the topic of parents. Likely we'll be back, guys, to answer more questions, and we're gonna talk more on these things to give you guys our view of our everyday life, what we go through. But Beauty says you spoke about groove. This is for you, Likely. You spoke about groove. So, how do you think your actions affect your partner if not coming home at the time you promised to? So, you communicated, you told your partner, I'm going to be back at this time, and you don't do it. How does that affect your partner, you think? Cross her
Okay.
legs.
No, no. It affects my partner big time, big time. But normally, me, I say I'll be back. So I
A
don't
specific
give
time.
a specific time. You understand?
Mm, mm-hmm,
Um, you remember again, being we're going back to, sorry to go back, but we're going back to parenting because I remember my father used to say, if I'm a sender,
mm-hmm.
go out and go build your own shack. You understand?
Okay,
Sorry for the
okay, okay.
language. Go build your own
Yeah,
shack
language.
whereby you're gonna make your own rules.
Yeah.
So now I have build my own shack,
Mm-hmm.
and I need to live by my own rules. You understand?
And now
Because
you're
going
being
back
given other
living
rules.
now, yeah, they told you at home you need to, nigga, you need to leave and go make your own rules. Now you've
And
been
you made your
told,
own rules.
Gutimanje, yeah. Now you've been told, you've been given another set of rules. Where do you
Yeah,
expect me to go? Where do you? Because at the end of the day, I'm making sure that you are secure, that you are happy. But if I'm
yeah.
gonna live by your rules, where's my happiness? Because if
It
my
sounds
if
like
my
that. It
happiness,
sounds like people's happiness also comes from your actions, though. It's like you, your way of providing happiness is through providing, is making sure that the person is fine, materialized. But then that person, for them to be balanced with you, it's that they want you to be present. They want the physical you. You know what I mean? Like, okay, let's not have everything else. I want you. Like, let's not have the money and stuff. I want you. You be here. What do you think?
yes, I am. I'm present. I'm present. But as
Yeah.
as a man, as a man, I need to go out and socialize and be with other people,
Mm-hmm.
with other men, talk whatsoever
Okay.
for other men to build me. You understand?
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
as maybe 100 men learn that subject of coming home at that, I know where the house is. I'm not lost. Eventually, I am gonna come home. You understand? I am
Okay.
gonna come home.
Eventually. Yeah.
But that decision for me, that topic, sorry, that topic for me, I don't wanna be told. I don't wanna be.
Mm.
My partner needs to understand. She mustn't be angry at me because I said I was gonna come home at 10 o'clock. I rock up at a house at 2 o'clock. You
In
understand?
the 1 a.m. in
That
the
means
morning. Uh-huh.
that's
Uh-huh.
yes. That
Yeah.
personally means me and you are not for each other.
Okay.
Because
But then
I'm
let me
doing
ask you, you saying I'm gonna come back at 10. You don't come back at 10, you come back at 1 or 2. That person that you told that they're waiting for you at home and you do not come back at that time. Maybe your phone is off, because most guys do that, then the phone is off. So now there's a lot of concerns that come to me because I care for you. You're not back. It's 2 a.m. What could have
yeah.
happened to you?
That's
I do not know what's happening. So how about
the
maybe
most
if you don't do
important.
what you said, tell me, at least communicate. You have my number crammed in your head.
Okay,
Take your friend's
okay.
phone call. I'm not coming back at the time that I said I'm going to come back at. You can sleep. I'll be there whenever. You know,
That's why it's
communicate.
very important. Like I said earlier on, it's very important. Like me, I don't say I'm gonna come back at at, uh,
Mhm.
at whatever
At a
time.
certain time. But then also,
Yeah,
if you don't come back at any time, the communication, because there is someone that's waiting for you. Let that person know that go to sleep. I'll be back whenever. Don't wait up. Have the conversation so that the person consciously know that that's that. But this is a topic for another day. This needs its own time, and that's why I said, lucky little
yeah,
girl,
it's a big one.
to tell you.
Yes, it needs.
So,
Yeah, no.
Melissa, Aunt Melissa says, it's important to take care of yourself first. You can't pour from an empty cup. I think she's speaking on the parents, that you taking care of your parents. You cannot pour from an empty cup. Then your other aunt, Kimberly, says, if he's a cheater, you'll always have a problem with him not coming on time. Men create all problem and ask for peace. Okay. And then Elizabeth says, how do you balance between being a dad to your kids and stay with those and don't stay with how you maintain the relationship and show fairness? Okay. All right. That sounds like the same question as last time. But we'll be back to address these questions. Do you want to comment on what Kimberly said? If a
I
man is a
can.
cheater, he will always have a problem with coming back on time. Men create problems and ask for peace.
Okay, that goes again to Kimberly. You need to. As I said, you need to make sure that you are fine first. Your happiness, Kimberly, comes first. If you saw, see, this man is a cheater, this man do this man leave.
Mm-hmm.
Because you're not gonna play IO. Because
Mm,
let's say maybe last week I went to go cheat. And okay, funny enough, this weekend I went out honestly, I didn't cheat. And I've I've been attacked of cheating. You understand that whole situation, that whole scenario, escalates into a fight. And sometimes I
Yeah.
will not be s- sorry or accommodate you on how you feel, because I know shit. I
Mm-hmm.
didn't do
Mm-hmm.
anything. I didn't do
Yeah.
anything.
Yeah.
It was just the honest blow wherever I was.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm.
I think Nisi,
Okay.
Kimberly.
Kimberly, that's what
What's
your nephew is saying. um, Wooly said hi, my children. And then Shayla was just agreeing to what I'm saying. Yes, big bro, you need to communicate. Tell your partner what's delaying you. It is important to let your partner know what's delaying you, so that we know that you're safe. And Elizabeth says, if tables were turned, how would you feel living with a person and they don't come on time and they promise that they would? This is not good,
that's a
bro.
very simple one. You see, that's very simple question. We go back, go look for a woman, go look for a woman, to look for that specific woman that you want for yourself. We go jive with those women there, but that's not what we want.
Okay. All
You
right. So
understand?
go look for someone
You
that will
cannot,
accommodate that.
yeah, as I said, if it's a problem for you, for me, you got me MHIV, but you got me by the groove. You're not gonna take out the
Mm-hmm.
groove out of me. I mustn't be
Mm,
angry
mm,
at you because you are deciding now. When I come out of the door, you're leaving. That's the pattern. That's the class that I chose.
mm-hmm,
So we don't. It's been said. We don't go marry those things we get by the grooves. We go look for our wives somewhere else.
mm. Okay. Um, like Kimberly says, she heard everything that you said, but leave. She said you need to leave the relationship. Beauty says, don't you think your actions affect your partner? Kimberly says, so you're trying to say that men know their worth and women don't. And then Beauty says again, clearly women do not know their worth.
I
Oh.
without me explaining more to that, it's exactly what I'm saying. If you want a pastor, go marry a pastor.
Uh-huh,
If
uh-huh,
if if
uh-huh.
if you want a plumber, go marry a plumber.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's so I'm going back where my grandmother said, "May her soul continue resting in peace." That's why she
Amen.
said you
Rest in
need
peace,
to date
Coco.
someone to understand that person's habits.
Mm,
There's
mm,
girls that
mm.
do understand that my man on a weekend high shame. Hmm,
He's not to
he's
be
there
found.
doing his own thing. Our relationship
Mm.
will continue on a Monday. So don't take that kind of man. I'm not defending anyone. Don't take that kind of man and want the man that
Him
you
to
want.
change.
You
Mm.
understand?
Mm-hmm.
You cannot,
Don't make him
you cannot,
conform to your standards.
yes, you cannot go take, as I said, you cannot take a plumber and expect that plumber to be a builder. You cannot do that. So now
Mm.
you again, as I said, you're putting weight on an anti-second scores that he cannot carry.
Mm, mm. Okay, so what he said is you're projecting your words onto that person and trying to make that person
Yes,
be what you want them to be. Go find a person that already is, or be found by a
what you
person that already is.
what you
Okay,
want
what you want. So what you want is out there. It's just not the one that you're with right now. That's what
with
Lucky
what
is saying.
simple. Yes, simple.
And Kimberly says also you don't know what you're doing till you love them. Some men some men pretend I think I will have a pasta, but then I got myself a plum. Hey, these relationships they will take you and they'll
They will
guys,
take you.
yeah, just pray for the partner that you want and make sure that it is the one that you want. Because apparently you guys are dating ghosts, like you say. Or one day they're this thing and then next they're this thing. So date before you commit. Just date the person and know
Yes.
them truly for who they are.
There's nothing wrong. of you as a okay. And eventually, I think the problem came in. We all want to be free, so
Mm-hmm.
we moved out of our parents' houses where
Mm.
we've been. When you come back late, you've been locked up, the locked outside. So then you
And they
go
say go back to where you're coming from. I'm like,
from, you
oh,
understand,
valile.
coming, Diba valile, I'm coming home now. That's when I felt like coming home. Yeah, and and then of that, it's my sleep that I'm wasting. It's nobody's sleep. It's my sleep. Understand?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah, yeah.
sorry for the, but yeah, you go choose. You understand? You go choose. Some women. That's what I said. Some women marry for love. Some women marry for money. For some
Uh-huh,
women
uh-huh.
marry to escape their horrible lives at home, their horrible backgrounds. Everybody
Yeah.
do something out of, but that's the starts of our mistakes. Because as I said, you run away from responsibilities and problems at home and go marry a plumber and you want an electrician. And don't be angry how that
When they
like
do that.
plumber carry behaves himself.
He will always have
That's
the tools and be fixing sewer pipes while he's supposed to be building houses and putting blocks on blocks. Yeah. Just
yeah.
the big take on this is don't be Mrs. Fix It. You cannot fix anyone. Stop being people's therapist and thinking that you can fix them. You cannot. Find what you deserve and be with what you deserve. Okay?
And
If you see
as
a
much
sign of a
as
problem you don't like, leave.
live simple, because at the end of the day you're gonna break yourself. And let's be honest, sometimes you need to be honest. You cannot wanna fix another person.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously they do say the rights, they do say we must meet each other halfway in a relationship. Yes, it's right, we must
Yeah.
meet each other, but everybody has their own problem.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe your plumber has a problem of not coming home. That's a
Yeah.
problem, internal problem that he has. Maybe your
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
plumber has a problem to go see other plumbers. That's a problem that he has. So
Mm-hmm.
you need to tell yourself, fit? Do I
Yeah.
fit on this level, or do I go out and go fit somewhere else? And nobody has a right to judge you on that. You are freely
I think yeah.
you're free to move the way you want.
Yeah. 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 Okay. But we're gonna wrap this up because people have a lot that they want to know and they want to say, but we will be back because the topic continues. We're still gonna talk about it. Lucky the male's perspective, male's perspective. That's what you need to get. A person that is in a relationship, a person that has been through relationships, and a person that has experienced a person with children. So a little bit of everything within Big Bro right there. Um, what we say, don't be Bob the Builder. Beauty says, do not build on a foundation that isn't secure. True, true, true.
True.
Don't find someone trying to fix them. The ultimate solution is find a problem that you are okay with and take it as your own because everyone has problems. Okay, take someone that's within your budget because everyone has a certain amount of money that they have to spend and that they have to save. So stay within your budget. But then that is it for us today with Big Bro. It has been so nice having you on here, my brother. Thank you for all of your input and being so nice to answer everyone's questions. We will have you back. We will have you back.
Yeah, most definitely.
We'll have you back.
Most
Yeah, it
definitely.
was very
Yeah,
nice.
yeah.
The people love you. Kimberly says, signing out, bro. Big Bro is pulling that pipe. Yes, Big Bro is pulling that pipe.
It was nice. It was nice. Yeah, it was nice doing
Yeah,
this. Looking
yeah.
forward to doing it more often.
Yeah, we're looking forward to giving you more again. Um, Again, this is Tea Time with Tea with Big Bro on the other seat. It has been nice, and this is where faith meets real life. God first, make sure that you know your relationship with God so that you can build from that relationship onto your other daily relationships. Because clearly, people are people, they cannot be perfect, but you take what you have and you live with it.
Simple. If you're scared to go looking, You take that plumber. Let him be a plumber.
Yeah, yeah. All right. All right.
All
Bye,
right.
everybody.
Peace
Thank
out.
you for
Really.
coming.
Bye.